I'll be back with another YouTube video. Um, this our first look at the 2K27 builder. I haven't seen nothing about the builder yet, but I guess he made a 6'9" build. I don't know what type of position it is. If it's more of like a center, a guard. It looked like more like a forward build. But like I said, we're gonna see. If I make a 6'9", anything is gonna be more like a dribbling build, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. My main build gonna be a short guard for sure. I don't think I'm gonna do too much build grinding this year. I probably have my 1 or 2 builds that I'm gonna use. Of course, one my main build gonna be between 6 foot, 6'3", maybe 6'4". Yeah, between 6 foot and 6'4", and then I have another build probably like 6'6", 6'7", possibly 6'8", 6'9". We gonna see. But other than that though, we gonna see what this 6'9" looking like, cause that might change my mind. I might go 6'9", for my second build. But other than that though, like, comment, subscribe for more content, more 2K content I will be uploading as well. Be on the lookout for that. Let's get it.
All right, so we're gonna make our first 6'9" build that we ever made. You know what I mean, on NBA 2K27. And hopefully it go well, man. You know what I mean? Hopefully you guys is rocking with it, man. You feel me? Because I feel like 6'9" is versatile. You can take them anywhere and really get busy. If you make a proper 6'9", you feel me?
Yeah, you can go to the ones score. That's why I want a bigger build too, because you can go to the ones. That's why I was thinking the 6'8", 6'7", 6'8", but
that's really cool.
6'9" will definitely be dominant.
New era now, you feel me? Whole new era. So we go create it. You know what I mean? Bash World, make it a right hand. My number is 19. All right, my favorite number 19. That's what we doing. All right. So first thing in the 6'9", gonna be a 6'9" center though. You know what I mean? So when you in a building, don't let this builder make you feel like it's overwhelming. It's not overwhelming. Once you understand it, it's actually easy.
I did not go 6'9". I ain't gonna lie.
But once you
Them tall motherfuckers, I ain't gonna lie, they be cheating, for and the finisher look, and the paint defense look ass. Just be dunking, laying motherfucker, deucing their ass the whole game on, bro.
You know what I mean? As I told y'all, and we're gonna do. It's kind of gonna be like the build I made in 2K20.
Y'all know I'm a shooter though, so I can shoot with an 86, 85, 80.
The wingspan was seven. You know what I mean? So I made a lock board and stretch dimer. You know what I mean? So now we're gonna try and cook up. But look, you can see the body types and all that right there. You know what I mean? So that's 5. All right. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. All right. So now, all right. Let's look at some really cool stuff. Close shot is a 79. We're gonna put that up to a 79 off the jump. We're gonna try to recreate the build that I have, and then we're gonna tweak it a little bit, you know what I mean? Because we're in a new year. We ain't gonna do everything like last year. You know what I mean? All right. Drive and dunk, 73, right? Drive and dunk will be a 73. Stand and dunk, we're gonna put the stand and dunk to a 72. That's where I have my joint at, you feel me? Because we gotta leave room for certain things. Ain't gonna be no post control really on this build like that. You feel me? We could put up a little bit, but ain't too much post control on this. You know what I mean? Ain't too much going on. All right, so look, right? Mid-range shot, we're gonna put that all the way up to 89. I don't know if we're gonna get away with that this year, but we got away with it last year. It was 89. Well, actually, it was a little lower than that.
Put that 3 up.
It was a little lower than that because
what's he doing?
And all that. So look, this year you can only get it to an 87. That's not bad though. Look at the badges as we doing it. You can see the badges on the left side. I mean on the right side part. So
he about to piss me off if he don't put that 3 up.
Static MIDI, I like that. I seen this badge a lot when I was playing. When I was playing Play Now, I seen this badge a lot. So that's kind of fire. You know what I mean? 5, 5, 5. Quick trigger. You know what I mean? Only thing we got dead eye. You already know it's hard to get those. You can, but I think to get dead eye gold, you gotta have 90. Well, it shows you right there, 92 mid range or 92 3. So if we ain't getting gold dead eye. You know what I mean? That's out of the question. All right. Now as far as the 3, we gonna put that at an 84. It's the max this year. 84. Okay. All right. Bet. I don't even know what this is. This is a new badge. Art Candace. I don't even know what that is, y'all. Art Candace. I have no idea what that badge is. But
reading is fundamental. Reading is fundamental, my boy.
I don't even know what that is, y'all. Art Candace, I have no idea what that badge is.
That's pretty much difficult shots. That's okay. So yeah, that's like shooting phase and shit. Going shots while on the move, pull ups. Oh, I need that. I need that one. That's my badge right there. Fading at the 3-point line.
bro.
Pop shots. Yeah, that's
All right.
my badge on Shorty. Spin jumpers.
Stay away from everybody. If you can't make a free throw, bro, do us all a favor.
I be fading that
Ain't no way,
corner
man.
three like a
You can't make
motherfucker.
a
That
free throw, man.
wing.
It don't make no sense, man. All right, now my passing
Working
usually,
school. Yeah, been
my
good.
passing
Hey,
usually high.
glad to hear
So we
that
gonna keep
too.
it on
Good to
silver.
see you
All right.
too,
We gonna
Big
do
Mama.
silver dilver. All right.
Appreciate
Silver
you
dilver
stopping
on the
through.
passing. We don't want to use too much. Now the ball handling, like I said, we ain't really 6'9". You could pitch ball handling.
Yeah, you. If you looking for me,
like
I'ma be over here for sure.
LeBron or something like that, but we ain't really doing that. That ain't really what this is about. This 6'9" is one of those bills where you could just kind of like take a rec, park, theater, and play your role. But you go, the heart of this bill should be rebounded. You should definitely be able to, if you can't snag with this, you out of pocket. You know what I mean? So we gonna go to rebounder. Right off the back, we going to rebound. Rebounding is important on this bill. It don't have to be the highest of the highest, but it got to be. Yo, you're already undersized. You know what I'm saying? Undersized need to be understood. Yo, you're already at a disadvantage, my guy. Already. So remember that. Don't let them tell you nothing different, man. You at a disadvantage. If you don't, you feel me? If you ain't where you need to be at, you at a disadvantage, man. Now, if you notice on the finishing too, I kind of went light on the finishing. I know you're gonna be like, yo, kind of lighten up, you know what I mean? Tush back while you went lighter, because we want to make sure that we get this other stuff out. Like, me personally, look, last year I was able to pit 92, 92. I ain't played no games. I ain't played no games when it came to this. You know what I mean? This was important. Now you see, like, your strength. Look, if you want to get for a defensive rebounder, box out boss. We gotta get that box out boss up. What we need for box out boss? Because you gonna need
You a strength.
your strength.
Strength low as hell.
Look, we can get on silver.
See, I already know, bro. The build, they don't change much in the build grid. They just changing how it's looking. Like,
so we going over there to put that damn strength up.
Everything is the same requirements.
Don't play yourself. Put that strength up, man. I ain't gonna lie. If you really want to get jiggy, put it to an 88. If you really want to get jiggy, that right there is the key to this build right here. Because you gotta be able to box out with this build. If you can't box out with this build, boxing out, your speed too is a difference too in this game. Put that joint all the way up. Your speed, your agility need to go up. You need to have the advantage. Now, as far as your vert, that don't have to be the highest. I ain't gonna lie to you. That don't have to be the highest. You good. As long as you ain't gotta have the highest. But let's see if we get that pole.
I would definitely go for a decent vert, bro.
Maybe we might be able to squeeze 80.
80, yeah, that might be it. 80.
Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Now what's really go
88 strength. That's not bad. 88, 75. That's my type of physicals right there. 80, 75, 88, 80.
You know what I mean? We might have to make some
possibly 85 vertical, because I think some I'll be wanting requires an 85 vertical. I think that's like posterized gold or something. As if I'm making a slasher.
Because you playing center though, so you know what I mean. You don't want to be down there and be weak.
A Hall of Fame, posterizer Hall of Fame.
Block. All right, so look, this is how we gonna do it. Just so we get some paint patroller presence. Your interior defense, your interior could be over 70. Your block got to be an 84. So let's get that block to 84. If we can do it, let's see if we can crunch numbers. 84. There we go. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Wish it could be better, but you want to put the perimeter DC with this build. You want to put that perimeter defense up too, because you want to be a pest. You feel me? You want to be a pest. Now the thing with this is, I ain't gonna lie, you're not really that jiggy when it comes to like dunking and all that inside the paint and all that. You know what I mean? So, but you could pull them out the paint. You the center, so you could pull them out, popping in their face, pow, all in their face, pow. You know what I mean? So you want to put that perimeter up though. I'm telling y'all, man. See, look, the perimeter ain't even go up like that. So you got off-ball pests. Ain't really nothing going on with it, but you do have. I don't know if you want to sacrifice that perimeter, maybe not have that perimeter. And what can we do to bring up the? Oh, I gotta go to 93. You ain't making it anyway. I ain't gonna lie, you're not making it anyway. So if I was y'all, with this build, what I'm doing, I'm keeping it just the way it is. I'm keeping it just the way it is. You know what I mean? I would keep this build. You know what I mean? Just the way it is. Ooh, you know what I mean? Look at what you bring. You're shooting. This is where you eating at. You eating right here. This is where you eating at. Passing. You go get the ball down the court. You eating on the speed, of course, absolutely. You eating on the speed. You eating on workhorse, you good, you good. Defense,
He can get a
you know
ball,
what I mean?
80 ball
You
handling
can
with
get a
a
stop though.
six
You definitely get a
nine.
stop because you got this. You got this.
Wait,
You in
what?
control. You feel me?
Ah, it's
You got
over
it.
with.
So you'll
GG's.
be able to get a stop and then
GG's.
you're finishing. I see
80
you now
ball
with the
control on
tokens.
a
Of course,
six
you know the
nine.
tokens.
Was it like
You
that
got new
before?
the badge tokens. You gotta earn
I
those
think
though
it
to
was. I
unlock.
think
You
it
know what I
was.
mean? The
Yeah, it
tiers.
was.
You know what I mean? So like
That's why I
you
went with
need
a
three
6-7
tokens on
or
for your
85.
badge to get mad like on
I
defense.
think I
High
went with a
fly.
6-8,
You need three
6-7. I
tokens.
get a 80.
You know
Y'all
what I
need that
mean? So
85
you
though.
get tokens through doing things in the game. You feel me? Remember that. Remember that. You know what I mean? All right, let's see what we got.
If I get a 80
Ooh, look
with
at
a
that.
6-8, if I get a
You got
85
Jason
ball
Anthony
control, oh my
Davis, all
goodness.
right? Jokic. You got Nas Reed. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's a Glass Guardian Popper, bro. Glass Guardian Popper, man. Come on, man. Static. Your go-to badges is Sink Snatcher, Static Midi, Workhorse. Strengths is Inhaler, Offensive Rebound Nightly. Will out boards to the best of them. Physically imposed on both ends of the floor. Elbow jumper consistent. Weakness has no post game. You 6'9". You already know how that's coming. But all right, so there we go, man. The Glass Guardian Popper. Man, y'all lock in, man. Smack that stuff for your boy, man. You know how we coming. We know how we rocking, man. 2K27, consistent, man. Consistency, man. You know what I mean? Hey, let me know what y'all think of this build, man. All right, I'm out of here. Peace.
All right, let's get it. I'll see y'all in the next video. We